Good Saturday evening, everyone. I hope you had a fabulous week. We are getting milder and milder here in Ontario, which is fabulous. I'm excited for spring, real spring. My plants are starting to come up in the garden, blah, blah, blah. We are going to do a pour tonight and see how these two differ. Last night I did an acrylic pour, and I think they call it like the bloom idea, and I will show you that. And tonight I'm going to use the same colors but in resin products in Color Passion and some of mine, and we are going to compare the two. Now when I show you this acrylic one, I'm going to resin this tomorrow, and it will bring out the shine and stuff in the silver. So the colors we're using tonight are the jet black, the winter white. We are using, let's move them out of the way because I'm sure I'm going to make a mess. We are using Color Passion's Helen Shimmer for the purple. We are using Rose Pink for the pink. And we are using aluminum for the silver. These are the colors that I used: black acrylic, white acrylic. I used a very soft pink. I used a very pretty purple and silver acrylic and Floetrol and some water to get that effect. I also used 1 drop of silicone oil in the little puddle of white that I put on the end. So I have added 1 drop of silicone oil to the white that I am using in the resin. So it's identical, just one's with resin products, one's with acrylic. So before we get started, I'm going to stir these up anyway. My base is going to be white. That's what I did on here. So before I get started, I just wanted to let you all know, those of you who are following, Thursday, Walter got, my ex-husband, father of my kids, got his phone call from the surgeon, and they want to try to save his bladder because they said it actually, the 2 surgeons are from Princess Margaret, which is an excellent cancer hospital in Toronto, and they were looking at his scans or whatever, and they said that his bladder looks actually really good, considering what it's already been through. They were expecting it to be worse, so they'd like to try to save it. So what they are going to do, and luckily he doesn't have to go all the way into Toronto for this, because they're going to work it out, because here in Barrie they have an excellent brand new cancer unit in the Royal Victoria Hospital. So we think it's starting in May. They haven't given him an exact date yet, but he's going to have 12 weeks of chemo. I don't know if it's 1 day a week, 2 days a week, how it's going to be yet, but it's 12 weeks of chemotherapy, and they're hoping that will blast it all out, because like I said, they want to try and save it. If worse comes to worse and the chemo doesn't work, they will try, they'll remove it. They'll remove it and give him some chemo and some radiation. But we're praying for the best. So what Gavin and I did, and yes, for my American friends, this is gonna piss you off. We went online and we researched what is an excellent marijuana for side effects from chemotherapy, like the nausea, the pain, all that. And we found a couple of really good ones. And it turns out that our local pot place, yes, Americans, it's legal here in Canada. We can talk about it, we can buy it, we can grow it. So we found our pot place down the road had the two, and we bought him some, and we're going to take them up to him tomorrow. And if it helps him get through, whatever helps him get through. So, okay, so we're going to get started on this. So I'm going to stir these, but I'm going to show you while I'm stirring the colors. This is the acrylic one I did. Now, remember, once acrylic dries, it goes very matte looking. That's why I want to resin it, because the silver is actually very pretty, and when I resin it, it'll bring that out. But look at all the beautiful cells that came from the one drop. Well, now that's the combination of the Floetrol water and one tiny drop of silicone oil in the white puddle. So there's two colors. This is the silver. I'm gonna bring it up, so come on over here. So this is what we're gonna work on here. I know you're kind of on an angle, but you know. Right? So our white's done up, our silver, our pink, our purple. Do this. This is the little tiny cup of white that I'm going to use as the puddle, and it's got one tiny drop of silicone oil in it. So we will see how it goes. Oop, oop. Well, it's okay, it's going to be white anyway, but stirring up the black. There we go. Okay, so let's get started. I'm feeling this is going to be kind of messy, so let's move the colors over here. Move this back a little bit. And let's pour our white. This is our base. I'm using, by the way, I'm using my old resin for this because I need it to be thin to spread around, blow around. Because I'm going to try and blow it with the hair dryer. See if that, oh, chunk. See if that'll move it around better than the heat gun will. And I'll torch it first to get it warm. Don't forget to do your edges all the way around. This is one of my wood guy rounds, so I've got those nice round edges. That just take on the resin so nicely. Okay, I'm going to torch this just to warm it up. Okay. close by. See a hair. Let's get that puppy out of there. Okay, so now I just want everything to be close by. So we've got the hair dryer right here. Now, I did this in 2 puddles and a line in the middle. And I started with the black as a puddle there. And then I went with the purple. The silver and the pink. And the pink. And then on this side, I went with the purple. Then the black. Then the silver. And I think I ended with the pink there too. If not, it was pink and silver, but there you go. And then I did a line going down in the middle with the black. Let's go pink. Let's go purple. And silver. Okay, and then I put a puddle that had the activator, which is the silicone, treadmill silicone. Okay, now I'm going to heat this, because then I'm going to blow it with the hair dryer, and the hair dryer is noisy, so give me just a few seconds, okay, guys? Move forward, pull it back. Go. I took my air gun. No, I didn't. Did I? No. Wasn't the air gun. This is what I did. Guys, I'm trying to remember all the steps I made yesterday. I took my cute little leaf blower and just move out some of the spots. It's funny, this resin is so thin, but it still doesn't move like acrylic does. But it's not bad. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. Turn my little guy off. And there you go. Can you see? From that one little drop of silicone oil in the little pillow and across there, we got this. I'm getting my silver. You know how I like my silver to break itself up and give me that real sparkly line silver thread. There we go. There we go. So this is a resin blossom Dutch pour. No idea what they are. If anybody knows, tell me. With the exact same colors I used in the acrylic, and I'll show you. Look, come on over here, and then I'll bring you down and show you all. Okay, so these were the resin colors. So resin, acrylic. Okay, resin, acrylic. Okay, so the pink was lighter, but still. Resin, acrylic, resin, acrylic. So same colors, and the white pillow and the white pillow. Acrylic and resin, and they both had one drop of the, this is the one I use. I'll show you a new bottle so it's easier to see. This is Treadmill Belt Lubricant by Essential Values off of Amazon. You only need one little drop, and this is what you get. Now, tomorrow there may be a few pits in it, but I don't see anything starting now. There is no pitting in the acrylic, but it will need to be wiped before I put resin on, or I might not. I might just pour the resin on. If that pits, then I can do a second coat, sand and dust, remove the dust and do a second coat. But it may not. We will wait and see. Wait and see. I'll wait and see. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring you down and show you guys what we have accomplished tonight. And thank you for being here with me, and thank you for your support and your kind words and your prayers for Walt. We're gonna need lots of them right now. Having to go through chemo, I'm sure it's not gonna be fun, but hopefully Gavin and I are taking up the good stuff for him tomorrow, so hopefully that'll help. Do not forget, yes, I know it keeps falling down. Do not forget to check out my sweethearts, Moonkusher Arts, for sure. Louise Singleton Creations, Kimberly, Arts, Naptime Creations, Molds by Moldy Moose, Phil Danner in the States, Lee Cranch Creations, Molds by Mel. Check them all out. To my wonderful friends, Time, Melissa, France. I love you guys with my whole heart. You know that. And to my wonderful, who I haven't chatted with, and her babies are growing so fast, Krista. Honey, I miss you. I will get around to see you. We have some news coming up, I hope, fingers crossed. I'll let you guys know what's going on. Okay, have a wonderful evening. But before you do, let's get down and see. This is the resin version. Look at those cells. Look at the lacing. Look at this. How awesome is this? Look at that. Looky, looky, looky. And now over here to the acrylic. And I will show you this as well when it's been resined tomorrow. Then it will cure. And on Sunday I will show you guys the final results from both pieces, but this is acrylic, done the exact same way we just did the resin one. It just doesn't shine yet, but the minute I put the resin on, it is going to bring up the silver, and it should shine as nicely as this one already does. I hope you can see how it's shiny and sparkly. Just love it. Okay, so guys, have a wonderful evening. Jacqueline, my fur. Okay guys, have a great weekend. Bye for now. Good Sunday morning. So I rarely ever do this, and I don't know why, because a lot of you are not in our group and don't have me on Facebook, my art page, so you never really get to see the finished product. So I am going to show you the finished product to the beginning of this tutorial, which was you comparing a acrylic pour to a resin pour using basically the same colors. One's in acrylic and as close to as I could get with Color Passion colors and some of my Northern Lights colors. And in the little tiny puddle of white on both pieces, I had put some silicone, a drop of silicone oil into that. So I'm going to show you the resin piece first. There is no pitting, which I thought there might be some. There is no pitting with the little bit of oil that I used, and got lots of cells, and I'm stuck somewhere. Where's it stuck? Right there. Lots of cells, and I came back yesterday when I top coated the acrylic piece, and I did a line of silver and pink glass glitter. But this is the resin piece. It has no pits. It has beautiful, beautiful cells and lacing, and the colors I really love together. Look at the cells in there, bringing out all the colors. And that is just from one drop of silicone oil in a little puddle of white. So that is the resin. And this is the acrylic piece. And it actually turned out, I'm going to do a second coat now, though, that I see where, but it actually surprised me that there wasn't as many reaction spots against the resin going against the silicone that was put in the acrylic paint. So I added some, again, glitter, glass, the pink and the silver. This is how this one turned out. This is on a canvas. That is on the resin one is on a wood board. Now I do want to show you, there is some dry, see there, where did I have it? Right there, see where it pulled away. So I will clean this, sand these lightly, these spots. There's the one, where did I see another one? Oh, over here. Now I will sand that, wipe it with alcohol, and then re-pour. But this whole top half is so smooth, and I don't understand why it pitted in some spots and not in others, but that's okay. That is definitely okay, because I can fix that up with just one more coat. And yeah, see, you can see it. It's the one I showed you. You can see it here. But so that is the two comparisons. This is acrylic on canvas. This one is resin on wood. And they both turned out almost identical. No pitting on this one, which makes no sense to me. And a little bit of pitting on this one. So this one will get a second coat of resin. So there you go, guys. This is the results to the beginning of this tutorial. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. This is only Sunday morning though, so you still have a whole day to enjoy. Here, not in your mouth, but in mine. So enjoy. Really have a great weekend. I'm not sure if I told you. I think I did at the beginning of this about Walter having to do chemotherapy. So we went up yesterday, Gavin and I, and we had bought him some. Yes, I did tell you, because now I remember. We bought him some pot and we took it up for him yesterday, and Cassie and Logan and the boys came up for this visit. Mandy and Nikki and the kids will go up another day, but we went up this weekend and took him his pot, and he's doing, you know what, he's got such a fabulous outlook, like nothing's happened. So that's good. Whether he's just being this way so that the girls get through it easier, I don't know. Karen and I talk. She says he really does have a good attitude towards it. So we're going to try and keep it that way and see how it goes. We bought him an iPad for his birthday, all of us. And so we're going to get him to put some games on it that we can all play while, you know, he's doing his therapy, chemotherapy, and keep his mind occupied on beating our butts. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. I love you to pieces. I will talk to you soon. Bye.